All right, Ashley, in this video we're going to talk about a couple things we give to our students, both at the beginning and at the end of their journey with the Kentucky Welding Institute. So for that 24-week program, or any of the programs, there's 3 of them. But we're going to start at orientation. You start with one of these, right? Hand these out to everybody who comes in.
Right. So we go through our shop, we look at our tools, we do some things, some paperwork. But it's always awesome to say, hey, go front. Like everyone to pick out a KWI beanie. These are made by some local craftspeople here in Kentucky and Fleming County. So we're pretty proud of that. And it's awesome to see that the eyes of that new student light up when they get that personalized KWI beanie, not something you can order off of Amazon or whatever.
Yeah. And these, they've all got some scripture stitched into them. That's part of who we are. And you don't have to take one if you don't want to. If the Bible offends you, no big deal. If you want a free beanie, here it is. Each of the scripture actually means something to the instructors and staff. So we all take turns picking a Bible verse that gets stitched on that beanie.
Yeah,
go ahead.
And I like to encourage the student to look that up and see what kind of meaning it's going to get for them personally too.
Yeah. I think the first one we had was Micah 6:8. It's sort of something that we live and die by. I guess Micah 6:8 is live justly, love mercy, walk humbly. And then we just throw that into the real world. What does that mean? Because some people think that the Bible is dated. I happen to think it's timeless. I think we can still live in the 21st century, living justly, loving mercy, walking humbly. So how could that apply to you in the welding world? Well, as you pick a weld partner, or as you hit the road, I'm sure you want to mix and mingle with companies, contractors, with peers, with hands, foremen that live justly. Like you can take them at their word. They're, and that's the kind of person you want to be, right? You want to be the best version of yourself. That love mercy. If Ashley makes a mistake, I'm going to forgive him for that because I might make the next one tomorrow or the next 5 or 10 minutes. And hopefully I can own up to that and be a man about my mistakes as well. And then live humble. Again, we're all only as good as our last weld, Ashley. So there's no sense in bragging it up or talking a big talk because the next job I'm going to have to take another weld test. So live just, love mercy, walk humbly. So those beanies are free at the Kentucky Welding Institute when you orient with us on day 1. The next thing we do, when you graduate, we give you a Bible. And of course, we've offered those Sundays Bible studies the entire time you've been with us. But we feel like sending you out the door with the ultimate fact checker is about the only way we can go. So the last piece of advice we can give you is, hey, this is a good book to live by. Again, we're not proselytizing. We're not forcing our religion on you. We're just giving you a gift. If you don't want the thing, I guess you can throw it in the trash on the way out the door. No big deal. But we're going to put this in your hands before you graduate with it.
Yeah, and we take pride in that. Your name logoed on the front of that. So it's a pretty awesome gift that we're going to throw out there for you. And all of our students really accept these with great pride.
Yeah, and I guess a little known secret. This one says Jesse Fives on it. We weren't doing this when Jesse Fives graduated. He called back and said, man, that's a cool thing. I'm starting to read the Bible myself. I would like to have one. And by all means, we printed it up for him, no charge. Because anybody who's asking for a Bible, we're not going to turn them down. So those are a couple gifts you get at the Kentucky Welding Institute when you come train with us.